Good morning, lads and ladettes. The wind is not exactly quiet, and I'm hoping that this little mic protector over here is going to do the job that it's supposed to. Yeah, you've seen correctly. I've got a Western Province number on my back. I'm angling for Tygerberg Rock and Surf. Not because I'm the best angler out there, but because I'm trying to become the best angler out there. Whether or not that's even possible, I have no idea. I've seen people catch fish on nothing more than a piece of rope and a toothbrush. So, yeah. Well, we're currently at an undisclosed location west of Broken Road, and we are waiting for the lines in time of about 7 o'clock. I'm here with Ian Gillespie, which is over there, and youngster that joined the club as well, Frana. I'm never going to put these guys on camera if they don't want to be on camera. Ultimately, this is about documenting my own journey. I'm not very hopeful for the first throw of the morning. The objective is obviously to get as many edibles as we possibly can in the shortest space of time. But that may not necessarily pan out considering how wild the ocean seems to be this morning. Everyone was kind of expectant of the ocean to have like died down by Saturday, and there's a lot of kelp in the water in front of us where we are. So hopefully we don't get tangled with something heavy that needs to come out, unless it's of course something that's living that would like to come out, because that's points. That's how it goes. Let's hold thumbs. I'll keep you updated as we go along. We're making a spot move to see if we can't find a hole somewhere else, something with slightly deeper water, where the roll in the water might not have that big of an effect on turbulence, because where we were it was quite dead and there was a lot of kelp in the water. Wasn't ideal. We just arrived at Nandi. I'll show you what it looks like when we get there. As far as angling go, it's a little bit quiet. There's been a fair amount of time that passed between the last update that I gave while we were driving and now. We found a spot close to Dundee Beach. We basically scaled down the hooks a little bit, changed the bait that goes out there. There's definitely pickers in the water. To get points on the board, we need to try and get them out. Doesn't matter how big they are. Right now I'll take a barbel. It at least counts as a sight fish. There's some action on my line. I just need to monitor. But anyway, so far so good. Like I said, we've been at it now for a few hours, about 3 hours or so. It's a lot of fun, but there's a lot of thinking involved, a lot of movement, a lot of consultation between us to see where the best area is to throw a line. So far I'm relying a lot on my friend. He knows this game a little bit better than I do, but I'm loving it so far. Everything counts. It's everything you do, it's not for naught. Well, nothing yet. I don't even know what time it is. but I can tell you it's hard going. A lot of our club guys have now joined us on this beach because the water everywhere is just way too rough. Some of them is throwing liveys, some of them bait. I'm sticking with a mussel and worm bait that Corey from CBR showed me last week. And so far I'm getting thumps, but nothing's coming out. Persistence is key. So I've got this funny feeling being in an angling club all of a sudden makes your dangles better. I mean, look at that. I never made a dangle that pretty. Woohoo! There we go. Buddy caught a nice one. They have arrived. Look at that. Woohoo! What do you have to say for yourself, sir? $87 jaar. Ja, dat is een lekker koppie uiteraard. Get the release done. Revive it first. Well done, bro. It was such a good call from our bud to stick around in the spot rather than leave, because he kind of knew that the tide was going to turn around about midday-ish. Chances were always there, considering that all the other beaches that we visited this morning, the water was kind of rough, and when we got here it wasn't as bad. We patiently waited to drop out, and then the moment he turned he had a dangle in the water and that cob picked him up. Fantastic fish. Biggest cob I have seen come out in person since I started saltwater angling. Amazing sight. And I managed to get the release on camera and the joy on the kids' faces. I managed to get that as well when they saw this big fish on his hook. It's amazing. Waiting out again to go and make another cast. I don't know how far he's going to cast it though. I pulled my rod in about 5 minutes ago and rebaited my dangle and chucked that out again with a nice big decent cast. So hopefully I can be on next. That would be nice. Super stoked for him though. Super stoked. He was basically the one that took myself and one of the other teammates out today to the spots it was designated to us, and the fact that he managed to get that big one, super stoked for him. Awesome. The kelp has been a massive pain in the ring, and I lost a hook, but not the whole hook line, just a hook and the dangle. That's what I lost. So I quickly swapped it out for another hook line, Adrenaline Circle 6.0. Added another dangle slightly smaller than the one previous. Just chucked out another chocker bait out there now. There's stumps, but nothing's committing. So far only that one cop from my friend. Beautiful one though, holy smokes, beautiful fish. I'm hoping we can get one or two more as the sun is setting before lines needs to be up at 5. Holy shnikes, this wind is pumping. I mean, I kind of have to lean into it just to stay upright. The surge from the sea is also quite bad. Kind of expected it to be bad. The moment the wind turned, it's straight to our faces. I mean, I don't have a lot of air, but look at this. This is basically our last hurrah. 1 or 2 casts before lines in. And there's a way in still. We'll see how that goes. 40 minutes before lines up. I think I might make one more cast. Still have a little bit of worm left. Apart from the one cobby that came out, nothing else came out. Oh, there was a crab as well earlier. A nice crab, but it didn't count. It is frightfully cold. My poor Lighty is complaining about the cold currently. Shorts, 2 layers. This wind is howling every now and again, and I'm standing downhill. Every now and again I need to like take a step or 2 backwards just to get my balance back. It is pumping. Jeez, it's so cold that if I stand with my mouth open, the back teeth in my mouth starts to ache. Woo! Everyone in studio, can you hear me? I hope the broadcast is being received. Typhoon Julius just hit landmass. Right, that's lines in. 5 o'clock. My son's line, not part of the competition. My line, all done. last bait that got thrown out got stripped. I actually felt the fish on the line, and then it went quiet, and I thought to myself, just leave it in for a little bit. And yeah, 5 o'clock in, bait gone. That's that. Nothing for the day. Little bit disappointing, but you know what? You can't win them all. There's always a next time.